Hi everyone, welcome back in our Dubai series, and I thought I'll review the hotel that we're staying in. So we're now in Rose Rayhaan by Rotana Hotel, which is a 4-star hotel officially, and we're gonna stay here for 4 days between us. We already did, but I'm gonna record this in the end. Just wanted to give you a quick view what to expect in this hotel, as I've looked on YouTube and I couldn't really find any reviews, so I thought I'm gonna give you a view. So downtown Rose by Rayhaan by Rotana hotel, 4 stars, and we stayed here for 7 nights, all inclusive, and let me show you what it's got to offer. So first of all, our hotel apparently is the second tallest in the world. Let me just show you how tall it is, if the camera can do the justice. We are on the 47th floor, and this has got 67th floor if I'm not wrong. So yeah, proper good, proper top class, in my opinion at least. Let me show you. Obviously the taxis, you get BYD, you get all the Teslas, you get all the Lexus and Mercedes. So that's all top class. As we walk into the hotel, we got this rotary door, and we onto reception, which could not be more helpful than they actually are. They are super helpful. They will tell you everything. They will take your luggage upstairs. They never expect any tips. So yeah, this is the ground floor of the hotel, and yes, let's get up to the rooms. I can give you a little tour. If you are on all-inclusive board, you're gonna get this band here, which you put in your hand, on your wrist, and you got the Costa coffee served every day, all day, whatever time you want. That's included, and you get 4 or 5 sets of lifts, which apparently some people are complaining that they're too slow due to volume of customers in this hotel. But to be honest with you, we didn't really get any problems. So maximum wait time was maybe 5 minutes, and let me just take you through it very fast. That's the floors you get. We live on the 47th, and whatever is above 50th, I believe, is just suits. So we live on 47th, and then anyone above us is the rich people. Get a little walkthrough what's where, all the restaurants. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 restaurants and a cafe. So yeah, that's what's available. We usually go to the buffet one, which you're going to see very soon. Just planning to show you, to give you a room tour, and after this we're gonna go to the restaurant for dinner. The a la carte restaurant is not very good, to be honest, so I think the buffet is the best option that you can choose. So yeah, let me get to our floor, and then we'll show you the room. I'm gonna give you a little room walk through. So as you get to your floor, you got 2 rooms on the left, 2 rooms on the right, another 2 rooms on the left and right at the opposite side of the building. And I just want to show you mine really. What we did is paid for the extra view for Burj Khalifa. That is probably my favorite part of the hotel. Let me show you this. So as you walk into the room, you get to see our little kitchenette. What is surprise that you get a dishwasher, laundry washer, laundry machine, and a full fridge and freezer. So if you want to, you can get your shopping in the shop just next to the door to us, and you can do your laundry, whatever, even though they still offer the laundry service. So you make microwave, and let's on to the main room, the bedroom. I know it's a bit messy, but we didn't request the service today, so it is what it is, even though I think it's not too bad. Super quick walk. You get a TV. It's a bit dark, so you can't see much. You get a TV, a look outside, That's the look from the one side of the room. You can see our swimming pool. Onto my favorite part of the room. This is where you can have your morning coffee. Obviously you can call them and they will bring you a coffee. If you don't want to do this, you can just go downstairs and they're gonna bring you a coffee from the little cafe. But that is what we paid extra for, and that is absolutely beautiful. Let me show you the view from our window. Cost extra, but I would pay extra for this again. And believe me or not, this is the view at 7 p.m. Sunset is at 7:30. I'm going to show you a little time lapse of the sunset and how this looks. So you get the main bed, which is for my parents. Bed is super clean. I mean, the room is super clean in general. Let me show you the mattress. Okay, you get the mattress encasement. Mattress is actually quite clean. No stains or anything. A bit of a hole here, but that's not a big deal. It is clean, let me tell you, it is clean. So that's parents' bed, and I'm sleeping at this little extra add-on bed, which I was expecting not to be very comfy, but it's actually very good. Get a wardrobe in here. You get a rope towel, you get all the slippers and stuff, you get a shoe hole, whatever you need, you get iron, blah blah blah, and a little bathroom here. Don't look at this, full of laundry, because we got a laundry machine, so we use it, why not? A sink, flowers that we just got from the cleaner, a bathtub which can probably fit 2 people, a toilet as you would expect, and a nice bidet. That's our room. I will tell you in the end of the vlog how much it cost. We are well happy about it. Super clean, super great service. Yeah, nothing to ask. And now we're gonna go to have our dinner in one of the restaurants. We're gonna use the buffet one rather than the a la carte, as the a la carte menu is very small and quite boring. So I'll show you the buffet restaurants, what that looks like. I can't get enough of it. Just want to show you the little plan of the restaurants, what's where and what you're getting. So basically breakfast in Violet restaurant. This is the buffet from 6:30 to 10:30. If you can't make it, you can go to the a la carte restaurant, which is this one. I think you need to have shoes on because they won't let you in with the flip-flops. And that's the Rotana lunch. That's the one we're usually going for breakfast, as it's adult only and open until 12. So when you wake up, that's the only option you get. For lunch, you get that one again, buffet, open in these times. You get that one, a la carte, open in these times, and then you get dinner, which we usually go to the buffet one, 7 to 10:30. Earlier, this is the one that it's a la carte, and then you get that open throughout the day. You get the bar at the pool, which serves alcohol. You get the lounge that's serving snacks and alcohol as well until 7 p.m. You get the a la carte one, and you get Cafe Rose, that's their Costa coffee that I showed you downstairs. Anyway, now let's go and hit that one. I'll show you. So here we are, we just check in with the reception, tell them our room number, and they will take us to our table, and from there we just go by the buffet. This is usually our table, and we keep getting the same one, which is a nice touch. 2 soups today to choose from, one carrot and ginger, and this one which I can't even pronounce, I have no idea what it is. And then my main plate, noodles, veg curry, some burrito, sort of tortilla, I don't know. And I will show you the buffet just in a bit, but let me eat first, I'm bloody hungry. Let me tell you, the service at the restaurant is amazing. You obviously get what you want to eat from buffet, and then you just ask for drinks, and they will keep it coming. Whatever you want, you can get wine, red wine, spirits, beer, whatever you want. Obviously no cocktails now, but whatever you want, like the basic stuff, they will bring it to you. And the restaurant look like this, and that is the buffet one. That's not the posh a la carte one, but the vibe here is better, and there's no dress code, so we're just coming here. Let me show you the dining room and what we got in buffet. Spaghetti with tomato sauce. Not my favorite. I work in Italian restaurant, so that looks terrible to me. But my parents love it. It's very tasty apparently. Meat kibbeh. Again, I'm not sure what this is. Surely it's got some meat in there. And then you always got this Indian selection of food. Today we get vegetable noodles, which were great. I tried them. And you get some condiments here. Indian people will know what they are. We get some mango pickles and tomato something, ghee, clarified butter, and this I'm not sure, looks like soya, but I don't think it's soya. Vegetable curry, which is delicious by the way. Then we're onto the cold counter. You get all sorts of salads here. I always like this for my second course. Plenty to choose from. Ginger carrot soup, that changes every day. Frekesh soup, which I'm not sure what that is, but how to say was nice. Fresh bread, fresh bakery. You get some naan bread there, so here we go. You even get some pizzas. Look at this, some sauces, fried veg, and then we on to steamed rice. You all know what steamed rice is. Beef stew, delicious by the way. Chicken and rosemary, even though it looks like chicken and thyme, it's got some rosemary in there, so basically herby chicken. Good old roast potatoes. And butter and dill sauce fish, which was nice as well. Looks like salmon that. And here you get some ali, which is a local dessert, which I don't dare to taste. Doesn't look very appetizing to me. Meal base, so not for me. And then you get also all the desserts, such as cakes and fresh fruits, fresh pineapples, melons, chocolate brownies, I believe, some lemon mousse maybe, fruit salads, rosewater mahalabia, which I'm not sure what that is, some mandarins, blood orange, more cakes, and more cakes. So that is the buffet. Fair choice for everyone. So as we enter the pool area, walk through the hallway just after the changing rooms. I didn't show you the changing room just yet because there was too many people. And you at the pool room, which is extremely hot. Let's just start from the bar, all inclusive bar. We're gonna stop there to have a cigarette, and then we jump into the pool. I just want to show you the surroundings here. It does not say on the hotel description online, but they do serve alcohol. They got variety of cocktails, beers, wine, etc. If you want, you can also buy your shisha. Prices are here. This is unfortunately not included in all inclusive, and that is the main pool. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit better. Let me show you. Stuff is amazing. Pool is clean. Water is 34 degrees, which is a little bit above pleasant, I would say. It's a bit too warm. And around the hotel you got the, fortunately, construction site in here, which doesn't actually make that much noise, so that's not a problem when it comes to your pool experience. Hotel is built among the skyscrapers, so the sun after 3 p.m. is kind of restricted, which I show you. When you look up there, that is our hotel here. Tall one, second tallest in the world apparently, and the sun is just about to hide behind the building. Anyway, stop talking about this. Let's go ahead and order a drink at the bar. So we got the all-inclusive package. You get about 6-7 cocktails, or you can get the premium ones if you pay extra, but you got 50% discount, and wine and coffee and all that. So let's just get a drink first. Alright, we got the drink. There we go. Gin and tonic, can't go wrong with this. Let's just walk over to our sunbeds. You would think that the pool is quite small for the size of the hotel, but it's actually not that bad. You always can find some free sunbeds, so that's a plus. We're actually spending here pretty much all the afternoon, as it's possible to go and do an activity. Activities are from 7 p.m. and later in Dubai downtown or Marina, wherever you want to go. So that is a lifesaver actually, that little swimming pool here, just so you can have a good look. This is our hotel. Let me show you again. And that's our little swimming pool. But the view from here is not actually that impressive, and you can't see Burj Khalifa, but it's just behind these buildings here. Quite humid today, hence why the view isn't as impressive as it usually is. But I'm sure in the next 5 years you have new skyscrapers skyrocketing from here. So yeah, water is 34 degrees. All-inclusive bar, you can get snacks, you can get your drinks. Can't really go wrong with that. So this is our lifesaver. Full service, you get complimentary towels, which you pick up every time you access, you enter, and then you just hand them over when you finish. They also offer massage, which, to be honest, I found quite costly comparing to Thai and Philippines prices, because they cost about from 450 to 800 or even 1000 dirham, which is up to £200. Remember, if you go to Asia, a bit further away towards Thailand and Philippines, you find this for £10 literally. So hopefully the quality of the massage here is amazing, but I'm not paying that much money for it. So yeah. And also in the changing rooms by the pool, you get the showers, obviously you get the lockers. So you get these lockers that you just undo the pin, you lock the locker, then you open the locker with the same pin that you enter, and you get a jacuzzi, which is separate for women and men for some reason. So you get one in ladies and one in men's changing room, and you get sauna and steam room. So that's a good touch. Now, time for a swim. Let me show you the changing rooms. All the facilities you got in here. Usually empty. As you enter, you got obviously hand wash, hair dryer, whatever you need, urinals and toilets. And the next room, I mean, you can just see how clean everything is. Everything is spotless. 2 changing rooms over here. One more in here. And as I told you, the lockers with this well-known hotel systems, usually these are for safes. I'm sure you've used that before. Wherever you finish, you just dispose your used towels in here. And here you're getting your showers. So after you dump your swimming pool, you dump your towel and then you can have a good shower. And we're onto the little jacuzzi, which fortunately is separate for men and women. So you get the jacuzzi here, which I'm going in for in 1 second, and you get your steam room, which I used yesterday. Amazing, I might use it again actually. And you get your sauna, obviously all included too, all inclusive. And if you wish, you get some cold water, obviously for free as well. So let's jump in the jacuzzi. Water is really hot, it's got to be over 38, 40 degrees. Anyway, 5 minutes here, we back to the swimming pool. Finish the day off. Then we're gonna go and have some beach. And as we're flying the next day, down from beach for today, so just chilling really. Anyway, let me enjoy the jacuzzi and I'll catch you in a bit. After 37 degrees in jacuzzi, you'll be relieved to jump in this 34 degrees water outside, even though it's not cold when you're there. It's still cold when you just switch from hot jacuzzi. Oh my god. Wow. Right, let's dive into our usual pool. This is the end of the super fast review of the hotel Rose Rayhaan by Rotana. I just wanted to point out a few things and give you the final verdict, what I think at least. So the service in the hotel was amazing. I mean, from the swimming pool to each restaurant, service was fantastic. Like, you could not ask for more to whoever was serving you, whether that was a room service or bar service or swimming pool service. That was top notch. That was 10 out of 10, 100%. When it comes to cleanliness, the rooms are getting cleaned every day. In case you hang this do not disturb tag on your door, they will come wherever you need them to come. So all you have to do is just ring their phone, dial 0, and they will come and do it for you at the convenient time you want. When it comes to food, the food was very good, quite a range of food available for you. I would say that 20-30% of food was changing daily, the rest was quite standard, and yeah, it was there every day. You had this Indian selection every day, so you got your rice, or you got your biryani, or you got your curry or whatever. Then you got your cold counter food. Then you get your stew and potatoes and fish, and then you get your desserts and stuff. I think the food was good. I think it was great. Why I wouldn't give it 10 out of 10 is because there was no lobsters, there was no fillet steaks cooked to your order. There was none of this, but the food in general was fantastic. Communication. Just before we arrived to the hotel, we booked the room for 2 of us, and then we had to amend it for 3 people rather than 2, change the board from half board to all-inclusive, blah blah blah. That took ages, that took a long time to reply. It was, I think I was waiting like 5 days for each email to get back to me, and in the end, when we got to the hotel, after so many emails we exchanged with the reception, they still haven't amended our reservation. That was a bit of a pain, that was a bit of a downside, but that's communication, that's not all of it. Yeah, so communication with the reception was not great at all. I'll give it actually 5 out of 10. Location of the hotel is just by the downtown, 1 stop away from Burj Khalifa, a few stops away from Dubai Marina. Actually, you can walk to Burj Khalifa. The location, I would say, is 10 out of 10. Honestly, you can't ask for more. It's on the main road. I keep forgetting the name of this road, but yeah, the location is 10 out of 10. So service 10 out of 10. Cleanliness 9 out of 10. I mean, it was clean and everything, but it was nothing special. It was just clean. I mean, that's all you want, you know, it was clean. So it was, yeah. Food was 9 out of 10. Communication was 5 out of 10, which is a big letdown here. And the location was 10 out of 10 again. So I would say the overall experience of staying in Rose Rayhaan by Rotana in Dubai, it's 7 out of 10. Very good hotel, strong 4 stars. If you ever come here, I recommend it to you. Like, staff is amazing. They will do whatever they can to help you. When it comes to price, it was three of us, all inclusive board, and that cost £1,700. So you tell me whether that's a lot or not. We stay here for a week. I think it's worth it. I mean, we did get our money worth. We got the food, we got the service, we got everything. You know, our luggage and everything was transported to the bedroom. So yeah, I think it was I think it was a successful. I think it was a good stay. I would recommend it. I would come back to it too. So yeah, that's our last day, unfortunately, to Dubai. I know it sounds like it's the first one because we just got to the hotel, but it's the last video I'm recording. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you stay with us for a little bit longer, and we'll probably see you very soon in next video from Milan, Italy. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you at the next one. Ciao.